Hi kids, now take out your math side book. This is your math book. So take out your math side book. Now come to page number 43, that is chapter 5, working till 20. Okay, today we will do a new chapter. Now suppose you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 balls, and suppose you have 9 balls and I have given you another ball and I have given you one ball. Okay, so you have how many balls? 9 balls, and I have given you one ball. So 9 plus 1 equals to 10. So all together how many balls you have? All together how many balls you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So all together you have 10 balls. So so whatever the number you have, and with that number, if you have from 1 to 9, you suppose you have any number from 1 to 9, and if you add one more number or two more number, then it becomes what? Suppose you have, here I have given you example, suppose you have 9 balls and I have given you one more ball, then how many balls you have altogether? 10 balls. Now if you have 10 balls, suppose this is now you have 10 balls, okay, and 10 balls means 10 ones makes 110. That means 10 1 makes 110. That means if you put balls separately, if you put all the balls separately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you put all the balls separately, then that means these are in ones place, okay? And when you join all the balls together, when you put the balls all together like this, that means you are making a group. That means 10 ones makes 110. This 10 balls makes 110. Okay, so here look at this. They are playing with some flowers, right? So in first they have 9 flowers, and after that, after few times they got another 1 flower. So 9 and 1 more makes 10. Now they have 10 ones, that means they have 10 flowers, separate flowers, and they want to make a garland with that flowers, with that 10 flowers, okay? So when they put all the 10 flowers in a thread, then it becomes 110. So in this way we have to find out this all, and we have to read and write the numbers from 11 to 20. Now look here, they have 110 garland, right? And with 110 they have add one more flower with this 10 plus 1, that means 11. So here you have to trace the number 11 and you have to write the spelling of 11, okay? Then 110 plus 2 more flowers, that means 12. 1 10 and 2 ones makes 12. So you have to trace the number 12 and write the spelling. Then 1 10 and 3 ones makes 13. 1 10 and 4 ones makes 14. 1 10 and 5 ones makes 15. And in this way you have to trace all the numbers and their names. This page is your homework. Now turn the page, come to the next page. Here also, how many flowers? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 10 and 6 ones makes 16. 1 10 and 7 ones makes 17. 1 10 and 8 ones makes 18. 1 10 and 9 ones make 19. 1 10 and 1 10. Here 2 10. In this there are 2 garlands. In one garland they have 10 flowers, and in another garlands they have 10 more flowers. So 110 and 110 makes 20. Okay. So if there is 2-digit numbers that is followed by from 0 to 9, these numbers. So if there is a 2-digit number, that means if there is suppose there is 21, that means how many digits? 1 2. So if you place 21 in tens and ones place, what will be the answer? 1 in tens place and 2 in 1 in ones place and 2 in tens place, right? 2 here 2 is in tens place, that means 2 tens. And if you write in the expand form, then what will be the answer? 2 tens and 1 1. That means there in this question what is there? 20. That means if you write if you put 20 in tens and ones plus that, so, and if you expand this number in this way, then what will be the answer? 2 tens and 0 ones. That means 2 tens means 10 plus 10. Okay. And look here, I have written something, I have drawn something. What are these? These are stars. So how many stars in this side? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So I have 10 stars. And in this side, how many stars? 1 2 3 4. So 10 and 4 makes 14. 10 and 4 makes 14. Okay. So in this way you have to find out this, and you have to trace their numbers and their spellings. Now turn the page, come to the next page. Now here what you have to do? Look, the question is read, say and write the given numbers and their names. You all know the spelling of from 11 to 20. We have learned this in our previous class. So it is already written here in this row. All the numbers are written here, and here their names are written here. So you have to look at these numbers and you have to write here. Then you have to look at these numbers and you have to write their names. Okay. So in this way do this. So here it is written 11 and the spelling of 11 it is written here. So I have written 11 in this box, and I have to write 11 and the spelling of 11 in this box. In this way complete this part. This portion is your homework. Turn the page, come to the next page. Here what you have to do, you have to match each number to their names. Can you see these kites? How many kites? 1 2 3. There are 3 kites, and each kites have separate numbers. So what you have to do, you have to match with this spellings in this here all the 3 spellings are written here in this side, 17 20 and 11. So you have to match this spelling with this number. So can you see 17 in this part? 17, 12 and 15 is there. So 17, the spelling of 17 is here. So you have to draw a line from here to here. Then 18, 13, 20. The spelling of 18, 13 and 20 is here. Only 16 and 13 is there. Spelling of 16 and 13 is there. So you have to draw a line from 13, okay, number 13 to spelling 13. So in this way do this part. This is very easy. Now come to the next part, that is bigger and smaller. Okay, now we will do this one, bigger and smaller. Bigger means bada, bigger means bada, and smaller means chota. Now we will do these sums in this number strip. Okay, so I have written from 0 to 20. Now whatever the number is, if it is far away from 0, that is called bigger number, and if it is near to 0, that is called smaller number. So suppose the number is 12. So where is 12? It is here. So from 0, it is far away from 0, right? 12 is far away from 0, so that means it is bigger number. And suppose I have given you 2 or 1. It is near to, suppose I have given you 1. So it is near to 0 or far away from 0? 1 सामने है, 0 के सामने है, या बहुत दूर है? It is near to 0, right? That means this is the smaller number. Whatever the number is, again I am saying that whatever the number is, if the number is far away from 0, then it is called bigger number, and what if the number is near to 0, then it is called smaller number. Now, and another thing, if that is a number which comes after any number, suppose the number is 15. What comes after 15? 16, right? So whatever the number is, if the number comes after that number, that particular number, that is called bigger number, and if it comes before the number 15, what is if you have to do these sums, 15 you have to find out the bigger you have to find out the before one. So 14 is 14 comes first, then 15, right? So it is before. So whatever the number is, if the number, if you have to find out the before number, that means that is smaller, and if you have to find out the after number, that means it is bigger. Now the question is, take the smaller number in the following pairs. Take the smaller number in following pairs. There are two numbers, one is 16, another one is 17. Now you have to take the smaller number. So 16 and 17, which is near to 0? Both are, if you see this number, still both are far away from 0, right? But which comes, which is little bit near to 0? 16 or 17? Yes, 16. Why? Because when you count from 0, 16 will come fast. After that 17 will come. So 16 is near to 0, that means 16 is smaller than 17. Now next is 19, 20. There are two numbers, one is 19, another one is 20. So which is near to 0? 19 or 20? 19. So you have to take the smaller number. Then 12 and 11. So which is near to 0? 12 or 11? First, which number comes when you start counting from 0? Which number will come first? 11 or 12? Yes, 11. That means 11 is near to 0. So 11 is the smaller number. So tick on that. Now we have to and do okay. Now do the rest of the part. This is your homework. Okay. Now take the bigger number in the following pairs. Now we have done the smaller number. Now we will do the bigger number. So bigger number means which are far away from 0. So there are two numbers, 10 and 20, which among these two numbers which are far away from 0. 0 से बहुत दूर कौन है? 10 or 20? 10 is here and 20 is here. So which one is far away from 0? 20. So the bigger number is 20. Okay? And tick on the bigger number. Now next is 19 and 15. So among these two numbers, which one is the bigger number? Which is far away from 0? 15 is here and 19 is here. So which is far away from 0? Yes, 19. So 19 is the bigger number. Next is 11 and 19. Among these two numbers, which is far away from 0? 11 is here and 19 is here. So 19 is far away from 0. That means 19 is the bigger number. So in this way, do the rest of the part, this one and this one. This is your homework. Now turn the page, come to the next page. Now we will do this comparison of numbers greater than, less than and equals to. So there is a fish. Okay, there is one type of fish. Okay, so there is a fish, a hungry fish. Okay, this fish is very much hungry, so he wants to eat the bigger number. So whenever he saw a bigger number, he runs towards that bigger number to catch that bigger number and eat that bigger number. Okay, so suppose this is the mouth of the fish. So sometimes if the bigger number is here, he goes in this side. Sometimes if the bigger number is here, he ran towards this bigger number. Okay, and if both the numbers are same in both the side, then he become confused and he don't go anywhere. He stand in the middle of both the numbers. Okay, so this sign is called greater than, and this sign, if the mouth opens in the left hand side, then this sign is called greater than sign, and if the mouth is open in right hand side, then this sign is called less than sign, and if the mouth is closed, then that is called equals to. Now for example, if the number is 21 in this side and 12 in this side, then in which side this fish will go? Which one is bigger, 21 or 12? Yes, 21, right? So fish will go in this side like this, because he wants to eat the bigger number, so he will eat this. So this sign is called greater than sign. Okay, and if the number is in this way, 12, 21, then the sign is this. This is called less than sign. And if the number in both the sides are same, 12, 12, then we have to put this sign. This is equals to sign. Okay, now the question is put greater than, less than or equal in the given boxes. Now in this side, which number is this? 6, and in this side 2. So which is bigger, 6 or 2? 6 is bigger. So in which side the fish will open his mouth? In this side. So this is which sign? This is called greater than sign. Okay, now in this question, the first number is 13 and the second number is 14. So which is greater than, which is bigger number, 13 or 14? 14 is the bigger number, right? So the fish will open his mouth in which side? In this side? No, in this side, right? So it is called, this sign is called less than. Now look here, in this side we have 19 and in another side we have 19 again. So both the numbers are same in both the sides. So here we have to use which sign? We have to use equals to sign. If both the numbers are same, then we have to use equals to sign. Now in this question, in this side we have 12 and in another side we have 15. So which one is bigger number? 15. So we have to use which sign? This one, because the fish wants to eat the bigger number, right? So this one is which sign? Less than sign. So in this way you have to do this part. This part is your homework. Now in next question, write the numeral statement for the following. One has been done. Okay, here in both the side the numbers are written, but if the question is like this, 6 is greater than 5. 6 is, if the question is in this way, 6 is greater than 5, then first we have to put the number. Which number is this? 6. So we have written 6. Then which number is this? This is 5. So we have written 5. Now which sign, which name is written here? Greater than. So what is the sign of greater than? This one. This is the sign of a greater than. Okay. So we have to put this sign like this. Now next question is, I will give you another example. 4 is less than 8. Okay, so first number is 4. So we have written 4. Then second number is 8 and we have written 8. Now which sign we have to use here? Less than sign. Now which one is less than sign? This one. So we have to put this sign. In this way you have to do this part. The last one is your homework. Now turn the page, come to the next page. Now we will do the biggest and smallest. Now in bigger and smaller number we have two numbers, and among that two numbers we have to find out which one is the bigger number, which one is the smaller number. But in biggest and smallest, when you are doing the biggest and smallest, here you have to you have more than two numbers. Okay, when you have to compare more than two numbers, then that is called biggest and smallest. Now in this part also we have to find out in the same way. Now in bigger and smaller number, we have to compare two numbers. Suppose like 12 and 15. So we have two numbers there. With the help of these two numbers, we have to find out which one is smaller number and which one is bigger number. And but when we are doing the biggest and smallest, biggest and smallest, in this time what will happen, we have to use the same concept which we have done in the bigger and smaller number, but here we will get more than 2 numbers. Suppose like this, 12, 15, 10. More than 2 numbers, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 numbers. So we have to find out the biggest number or the smallest number among these 3 numbers. Okay. So in this way we will do this one. Take the smallest number in each group. So can you see the apples? How many apples are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 apples, and each have separate numbers. First one is 16, then 13, then 14. 16, 13, 14. So what we have to find out? We have to find out the smallest number. So among these 3 numbers, that is 16, 13 and 14, which one is the smallest number? So I have written from 0 to 20. So smallest number means which are near to 0, right? The number which are near to 0. So we have to find out the smallest number among these 3 numbers. What are the 3 numbers? 16, 13 and 14. Now we have to find out which among these 3 numbers which is near to 0. So if you count from 0, which number comes first? 13. 13, then 16. Then 13, 14, then 16. So which is the smallest number which is near to 0? 13. So the smallest number is 13. So you have to take the smallest number, that is 13. Then next question is 12, 15, 18. 12, 15, 18. There are 3 numbers, 12, 15 and 18. We have to find out the smallest number. So 12 is here, 15 is here and 18 is here. So which one is near to 0? Is 18 is near to 0? No, before that 15 is there and 12 is also there. So which one is near to 0? 12. So that means 12 is the smallest number among these 3 numbers. Okay. Now another question is 13, 10, 11. 13, 10, 11. So among these 3 numbers, which one is the smallest number? Which one is near to 0? 10, 13 and 11. 10, 11, 13. So among these 3 numbers, 10, 11 and 13, 10 is near to 0. That means 10 is smaller number among these 3 numbers. So you have to tick that smaller number. So in this way you have to do this part. Now in the same process we have to find out the biggest number. Now what we have to do, we have to find out the biggest number among these 3 numbers, and then we have to tick that biggest number. So biggest number means which are far away from 0. So first is in number 1, first question is 12, 16, 14. So where is 12? 12 is here, 12, then 16, 16 is here, then 14. So which is far away from 0? First 12, then 14, then 16. That means 16 comes at the last. That means 16 is far away from 0. So so among these 3 numbers, the biggest number is 16. Okay. Then 14, 16, 18. 14, 16, 18. So which is far away from 0? 18, because it comes last, right? So 18 is the biggest number. Then 13, 19, 16, which comes last? 13 is here, 16 is here and 19 is here. So the last number is 19 among these 3 numbers, and it is far away from 0. So that means 19 is the biggest number. So in this way do the next this part. Okay, this is your homework. Now we will do this one. Find and write the smallest and the biggest number. Okay, now there are how many numbers? 1 2 3 4 numbers. So we have to find out what smallest and also the biggest number among these 4 numbers. So 2, 8, 10 and 15. Among these 4 numbers, first we have to find out the smallest number. So 2 is here, then 8, then 10, then 15. So which is smaller, which is near to 0? Smallest means near to 0. So 2 is near to 0, right? That means 2 is the smallest number. So write in this box 2. Then among these 4 numbers we have to find out the biggest number also. So 2 is here, 8 is here, 10 here and 15 here. So which one is far away from 0? Which number is far away from 0 among these 4 numbers? 15. So that means 15 is the biggest number among these 4 numbers. Okay. Now next question is 16, 9, 20, 18. We have to find out both biggest and smallest number. So where is 16? 16 is here, then 9 is here, then 20 is here and 18 is here. So first we have to find out the smallest number. Smallest number means the number which is near to 0. So which is near to 0? 9. So that means among these 4 numbers 9 is the smallest number. So right here, then 9, 16, 18 and 20. Which number is far away from 0? 20 is far away from 0, right? It comes at the last. So among these 4 numbers 20 is the biggest number. So in this way, do the last part. This is your homework. Now come to the next page. We will do this one, smallest to biggest. That means increasing order, like this. Look, this is small, then this is little big, then this, then it is more big, then it is in this way it is increasing, right? Chota se bada. Smallest, biggest to smallest to biggest means increasing order. You can say this smallest to biggest. What is another name of smallest to biggest? Increasing order. You can use increasing order, or another name is ascending order. Ascending order, increasing order and smallest to biggest, these all are same. So suppose the question is 6, 4, 1, 2. So among these 4 number you have to write down, you have to arrange these numbers in increasing order. That means chota se bada. The number which comes first, that is increasing number. Okay. That is smallest number. So among these 4 numbers, which comes first? 6, 4, 1, 2. 1 come first. That means you have to write 1, because we are doing increasing order, chota se bada. That's why I have written 1 here. Then after 1, which number comes? 6, 4, 2. Among these 3 numbers, which number comes? 2. So after 1, write 2. Then among these 2 numbers, which number come first? After 2, 4. Then 6. That means it is increasing, right? It is going from here to here. In this way, it is increasing. So in this way, you have to find out these numbers. The question is 13, 6, 18, 20. Now you have to arrange these numbers in from from smallest to biggest, or in increasing order, or you can say in ascending order. So among these 4 numbers, which is the smallest number? 6. So in the box, first write 6. Then after 6, which number comes after 6? 13, 18, 20. After 6, which number comes first? 13 is here, 18 is here, 18 is here, and then 20 is here. So after 6, the next number is 13. That means we have to write 13 in this box. Then we have written this 2 number. Then among these 2 number, which number comes first? That means which number comes after 13? Which number comes after 13? 18 or 20? 18. That means we have to write 18 here, and the last number in the last box. So we are doing increasing order. Okay. Now next question is 15, 17, 12, 14. Again we have to arrange these numbers in increasing order or ascending order, or smallest to biggest number. So among these 4 numbers, which number come first? 12, then 14, then 15, then 17. Okay, in this way you will do this part. This part is your homework. Now next question, put greater than, less than or equals to symbols in the circle. So already I have told you how you will do this. So suppose here is 19 and in this side 18. Which one is greater? 19. So you have to put which sign? Greater than sign. Then 12 and 16. You have to put here which sign? Less than sign. And both the numbers are same. That means you have to put equals to sign. So this part is also your homework. Now turn the page. Come to the next page. Now we will do biggest to smallest. Now we will do the decreasing. Biggest to smallest means decreasing order or descending order. Bada se chota. Okay. Now we will do these sums. Now this is the increasing order. Chota se bada ho raha hai. And this is increasing order, and decreasing order means bada se chota, like this. Chota bada se chota ho raha hai. Okay, so this is decreasing and this is increasing. Now the question is 13, 16. Okay, now the question is 13, 16, 14 and 19. What we have to do? We have to write in, arrange this in descending or decreasing order, right? Or biggest to smallest. First we have to find out the biggest number, then we go to the smallest number. So among these 4 numbers, which one is the biggest number? 19. So you have to write here 19. Then after this 13, 16 and 14. Among these 3 numbers, which one is the biggest number? 16. So write here 16. Then among these 13 and 14, which one is the biggest number? 14. So we have written 14 and at last 13. Okay. Now next question is 17, 11, 16, 12. Among these 4 numbers, which one is the biggest number? Which come last? 17. So we have written 17. Then after 17, which one is the biggest number? 16. Right here 16. After this 11 or 12. Among these 2 numbers, which one is the biggest number? 12. Last one is 11. So in this way you have to arrange this in decreasing order. So rest of the part is your homework. And here next question, here also you have to put the greater than, less than and equals to sign, which I have already discussed. This 11 in this question, the number is 11 and 13. You have to find out the greater than or less than or equals to, whatever the answer is, you have to put that sign. Okay, so this part is also your homework. Now turn the page, come to this next page, that is 53. Now we will do regrouping tens and ones. So suppose this is a blocks. Okay, we have arranged some blocks, we have arranged 10 blocks in this way. Now what we have to do, we have to break these blocks and put it in separate, put these blocks in separate way. So if you break all this, how many blocks I have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So I have 10 blocks. So now I will break all these blocks, okay, and put it in separate way. So in this way I have to break all the blocks and put all the blocks in this way. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So in this way you have to break we have to regroup the tens and ones. Okay, so suppose you have you have 15 blocks. So how you will rearrange this, how you will regroup this in how you will regroup this 15? Okay, so I have 15 blocks. Now I want to regroup these blocks. Now first I will take 10 blocks and I will put in this way: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So I have taken 10 blocks. Then how many blocks I have left? 5 blocks. So 10 blocks, so 10 means 110. Okay, 10 ones means 110. So 110 and 5 blocks, so 5 ones, 110 and 5 ones, so that means 15. Now look here, you have to regroup and write in tens and ones. So here are 10 blocks, and first here we have 17 ones. We have to regroup this in this way. So first we have taken this among the 17 ones, we have taken 10 blocks and make a building like this. Then how many blocks we have in our hand? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 ones we have. That means 110 and 7 ones equals to 17. 110 and 2 ones make 12. 110 and 0 ones makes 10. 110 and 4 1 makes 14. We have discussed these things in the at first. I have discussed this here in this part, that 10 ones makes 110. In this way we have to regroup these tens and ones. Suppose you can use like here we have 15 ones. So first we have to take 10 blocks and make it a building like this. Then how many blocks left? 5 blocks left. That means 10. So that means 110 5 ones. Okay, in this way you have to do this part. Then fill in the blanks, fill in the boxes as tens and ones. 16 ones means 110 6 ones. 16 ones means, if you put this in ones and tens, then what will be the answer? 1 is in tens place, that means 110. 6 is in ones place, that means 6 ones. Okay, that means 16 ones equals to 1 10 6 ones, 13 ones equals to 1 10 3 ones. In this way you have to do this part. So this is your homework.